Hey, guess what? It's part 5, and this is kind of like the wrap it up end of the day part. Okay? Um, Here, let me just mouse it instead of playing right now. What we left off talking about was that these are shapes, not absolutes. And when we talk about C here and we talk about the A here, okay, this is an A shaped C. So you have this 5 root 3 right there, okay? Now when down here, you start at the 5 here, you've got the 5 root and then it warps over 3. That's an A shape, that's your A shape. And I can play that, find that G there. It's an A shaped C, okay, from Caged. All right, so this is, um, you know, this is a wrap up that no matter what no matter what string you start a caged shape, okay, within the key that you are in, all right, you will follow the caged shape of the top or bottom string. And we proved it by going through the warp again. So that's amazing. It doesn't seem like it would be true, but it is true. So if you wanted to, back over here to the Christmas tree chart, right? By the way, I got the Christmas tree up. um, Over here to the Christmas tree chart. Let's just expand the bandy, expandy the bandy a little bit. Sorry, didn't realize we were going out of the chart zone there when I zoomed in. Um, Look at the Christmas tree chart. We'll just try one more of them. Let's try from the second string. Say we want to play an A. Now, what I'm talking about is we're in the key of C already. This is root C guitar, so we're in the key of C. Believe me, anything that's been written in music can be transposed to the key of C. So let's suppose we want to play I don't know, a a D-shaped C from the third string. Now first let's look at D-shaped C. D-shaped C on its own. See, it's not D as if D with F sharp and C sharp, but it all works in that key too. If especially with the intervals that just have the numbers, okay, and these just have the numbers. So 2 and D, the key of D would be an E. It would be colored green. These are root C guitar colorings. Now these colors don't change. This is what's wonderful about the fretboard, is these colors don't change. Okay, they don't change. I can't seem to get the lighting right on this, but they're permanent. That's where the notes are, and you know that. You know that. You can change the tuning of the guitar, but you're not going to change the arrangement of the notes and the frets that make the notes. So, they keep having to digress a little too much on that subject of, are these shapes, or is this an E? It's an E shaped. It's shaped the same way as if you were playing an open string E. So let's look at it one last time. You have the C is actually from the original C shape on the open string, and then you have the A, which is the actual A shape. So you take the A shape here and you move it up to the C that's here. Okay, then you have the G. You take the G shape. That's an actual G, okay, but you take that G shape and you move it up the fretboard to here, and if I could do this chord, okay, that's the G shape. Similarly, we got the E shape way up here on the C, and that's where you get the bar. This bar replaces the nut here, okay? And similarly with the D that starts on the 2, Okay, instead of this D, it's going to move all the way up to this C here. Okay, that's what I'm talking about shape. So it's a D-shaped C. Okay, so if we're on a D-shaped C up here now, to play the D-shaped C, we would start at the second. The second of C is the purple. We look at the bottom string. We find the purple note on the bottom. Here it is. Here's the purple note. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to put my finger above it. You can see that there's a purple note, kind of. Can you see that? There's all kinds of glare and this nonsense. You know, I'm going to shine this right on the purple note. Right there, purple note. Okay, anyway, I don't have a light, man. I don't have somebody to do this for me. So, the bottom line is we're going to go up the D here from the purple note. All right, I'm just going to do pentatonic. Okay, and you know the diatonic would be the Dorian. Okay, we don't have to do that. So if we wanted to, if we're over here in the D-shaped zone, but we want to play that same D shape from, say, the third, starting from the third string. Okay, so we have to, so we go to the third string here. All right, here's the third string. I'm going to find a purple note on that string right here and do the D-shaped pattern, the same thing. In pentatonic, it doesn't have the fourth or the seventh. It's just going to be a stack of 3 short. So it's going to be the stem of a 7 in the 7L, or the stem of the L. This is the stem of either a 7 or an L. Okay, so we start that on the third string, third, fourth. Now we have to warp to the fifth. Okay, then we're going to go over one to a 2L long. Okay, so this is either the foot of an L or the boom of a 7, right? Kind of a boom, kind of like a, you know. So we would go just like that. All right, so you notice this is green and red right here. I still can't show you those colors, but you just trust me. That's where we are. Okay, we didn't get any higher than that. What is that? Okay, so we did our 3, starting from third string, fourth string, fifth string, and turns out, just by inspection, I can tell you that's a C shape. So back over to here, the D starting from the third is a C shape. That says it right there. Now the more interesting than, wow, I just have to learn this chart or how this chart works. The reason why I wrote them out and notice that this has to be a fourth away from this and a fourth away from that, and this is only a third here, it's only C a third, is to make sure the chart was correct. That I didn't make any mistakes. So once I knew the chart was correct, then we could draw conclusions. And the conclusion is, you look at the first string, or the top string or the bottom string, and look at what do you got there. You got 3, 4, 5. Look for 3, 4, 5 on the bottom string. It's right there. There it is, C. So once again, if you play a D shape on the third string, you get the C. But more importantly, wherever you start, if you're playing the shape in the same key, then you will simply play the shape of the first or the we got about 20 seconds to do this. So let's just start it now. Now I know I'm in a C shape, so I just go like finish the C shape.